Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Talk English, your favorite place to learn real English through real conversations and real life moments. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Mike. And today, I have a confession before we even start.
Oh no, already?
Already. So this morning, someone asked me, "Hey Mike, how was your day?" And I said, "Fine."
Okay, normal.
But Sarah, my day was not fine. My day was a whole movie. There was drama, there was stress, there was a very emotional moment with my coffee machine.
Wait, what happened with the coffee machine?
It didn't work. I pressed the button, nothing. I pressed again, nothing. I stood there like, why? Why today? Of all days, why?
So your whole morning was just you and the coffee machine having a fight.
A very one-sided fight because it won. I had to drink plain hot water like a sad, sad man.
Oh, that is honestly tragic.
It was tragic, but when someone asked me, "How was your day?" I said, "Fine, just fine."
Okay, so this is exactly what we're talking about today.
Yes, say it.
Today's topic is how to describe your day in English, not just the basic version, not just, I woke up, I went to work, I came home, I slept.
The robot version.
The very boring robot version. We want to help you describe your day with real feelings, real color, real English that sounds natural and alive.
Yes, because your day, even a normal average Tuesday, has so much more happening inside it than just fine or busy.
Exactly. And so many English learners, they understand a lot, they can read, they can listen, but when someone says, "How was your day?" they freeze.
The dreaded question.
Right? It sounds so simple, but suddenly your brain goes completely blank.
Like someone turned off the lights inside your head.
Yes, and you end up saying good or fine or okay, and the conversation just dies.
Very peaceful death.
So today we are going to fix that. We're going to walk through a full day, morning, afternoon, evening, and show you how to describe each part in real, natural English.
And while you listen, you can think, "Ooh, that sounds like my morning," or "Wait, I do that too."
You can borrow any phrase that feels right for your life. That's the beauty of it.
So before we get into the good stuff, we also want to say this is a B1 to B2 level episode, so the language is clear and friendly, but we'll also sneak in some stronger phrases.
And when we use a bigger word or phrase, we'll explain it, simply, so you never feel lost.
No one gets left behind in this podcast.
Never. And near the end of today's episode, we'll have a small word tour where we slow down, explain the best expressions from today, and give you examples you can actually use.
It's like a gift at the end of the episode, but you have to stay till the end to open it.
Exactly. So if you enjoy learning English this way, with real conversations and real feelings, please tap like and subscribe to Let's Talk English. It really helps more learners find us.
Okay, should we start with the morning? Because honestly, the morning is where everything begins and where everything can go wrong.
Yes, let's go to the morning. Mike, describe your morning, the real version, not the fine version.
Okay, real version. So, my alarm went off at 7, and my first feeling was betrayal.
Betrayal.
Like, who set this alarm? Why did this person do this to me? And then I remembered, oh, it was me. I did this to myself.
That is the most human thing I have ever heard.
So I lay there, completely still, doing that thing where you think, okay, if I don't move, time will stop.
Ah, yes, the frozen statue strategy.
Exactly. And then I grabbed my phone, which I know, everyone says don't do that first thing in the morning.
We have all been there.
But I grabbed it, and suddenly I had 17 notifications, 2 emails that needed replies, and a very confusing message from my cousin that just said, "Did you see it?"
See what?
I still don't know. I never found out. I replied, "Did you see what?" And he never answered. To this day.
He just left you there, hanging.
Completely hanging. So by the time I actually stood up, my brain was already busy, already spinning, and I hadn't even had coffee yet, which, as we know, the machine then betrayed me.
So your morning was basically a series of small betrayals.
A beautiful series of betrayals, yes.
Okay, so let me ask you this. When you describe your morning like this versus just saying it was fine, do you feel the difference?
Oh, completely. When I say fine, it's like I'm closing a door. But when I describe it with the alarm, the phone, the coffee machine, suddenly it becomes a story and people connect to it.
Yes, because everyone has had that morning. The alarm betrayal, the phone trap, the coffee disaster.
Universal human experience.
And that is the first big lesson of today. Your morning is never just, I woke up. There's always more inside it.
Always more. So how do you describe a morning in real English? What phrases can you use?
Okay, so instead of I woke up late, you can say I overslept and completely rushed through my morning.
Ooh, rushed through. That's good. That means you did everything very fast, right? Like running through your routine.
Exactly. Rushed through means you did it quickly, not carefully. Maybe you brushed your teeth while looking for your keys.
Which I have definitely done.
Or instead of I was tired in the morning, you can say I dragged myself out of bed, like your body was very heavy and you had to pull it up.
Ooh, I dragged myself out of bed. I can feel that in my bones.
And another good one, instead of I checked my phone, you can say I made the mistake of checking my phone first thing and suddenly 20 minutes were gone.
The time disappearing, yes. The phone is a time machine, but only in one direction.
Only forward, only stealing.
Okay, so we have rushed through, dragged myself out of bed, made the mistake of. These are already so much better than just fine.
So much better. And the beautiful thing is, these are all phrases you can use tomorrow morning. When someone asks, how was your morning? Try one, just one.
And even if your grammar is not perfect, the feeling will come through. People understand feelings.
Always. Okay, should we take a little break from the morning and hear from our listeners? Because we actually want you, the person listening right now, to think about your own morning.
Yes, close your eyes for 2 seconds. Well, don't close them if you're driving, please.
Please do not.
But if you're safe, think about how your morning actually felt today. Was it rushed? Was it calm? Was there a small betrayal somewhere?
And try to put it into one English sentence in your head. My morning was, and then finish it. Not with fine, with something real.
Even if it's, my morning was a little chaotic, but I survived. That's already good English and good honesty.
I love that. Okay, we're going to keep going because after the morning comes the part of the day that everyone loves to complain about.
Work or school?
Work or school. And oh, there is so much English hiding in there.
Okay, so the afternoon, the middle of the day. Sarah, what is your afternoon usually like? Be honest.
Okay, honest version. By around 2 p.m., I feel like a completely different person than I was at 9 a.m.
Like a transformation.
Like my morning self was full of plans and energy, and my afternoon self is sitting there thinking, was 9 a.m. even real? Did that happen?
The afternoon version of you doesn't remember the morning version.
They are strangers they have never met.
For me, the afternoon is when everything I didn't finish in the morning is just staring at me, judging me.
Silently, intensely.
So I either power through everything at high speed, or I open one task, get distracted, open another task, make tea, forget why I made the tea, and suddenly it's 4 p.m.
The afternoon spiral. That is officially a phrase now.
We just invented it. You're welcome, English language.
Okay, so instead of just saying my afternoon was busy, you can say I had a really hectic afternoon. I couldn't catch a break.
Hectic means extremely busy and a little chaotic. Not calm busy, messy busy.
And couldn't catch a break means no rest, no pause, no moment to breathe. Like back-to-back meetings all afternoon and I couldn't catch a break.
And another good one, instead of I was stressed, you can say by midday I was completely drained.
Drained means your energy is totally used up, like a phone at 3%.
3 p.m. and 3% battery, same energy.
Exactly the same. And one more, zoned out. When you zone out, your mind just wanders away. You're sitting there, but nobody's home.
I zone out in meetings all the time, nodding, making eye contact, but in my head, I'm planning dinner.
We all do this. Nobody admits it. We're admitting it today.
Safe space. Okay. Evening. How does your evening usually end, Sarah?
Either I have a peaceful, wholesome evening,
Or I look up from my phone and it's midnight and I feel guilty and confused.
Midnight guilt spiral.
So instead of I relaxed, you can say I finally got to unwind after a long day. Unwind means you slowly release all the stress and come back to yourself.
And instead of I watch TV, I just needed to switch off my brain for a bit. Stop thinking. Let everything go.
And my personal favorite, instead of I slept late, I kept telling myself just 5 more minutes. And before I knew it, it was midnight.
Just 5 more minutes. The most dangerous sentence in human history.
It has stolen so much sleep from so many people.
Okay, so if we put the whole day together, you dragged yourself out of bed, your morning was hectic, by afternoon you were drained and zoning out, and in the evening you either unwound peacefully or fell into the 5 more minutes trap.
A regular human Tuesday, described in beautiful natural English.
And now when someone asks how was your day, you have real words, not just fine, a real, alive answer.
Okay, word tour time. Let's walk through today's best expressions, nice and slow.
Rushed through. You do something very quickly without much care. I rushed through breakfast because I was late. Repeat, rushed through.
Rushed through.
Couldn't catch a break. No rest, no pause in a busy time. This week was so hectic, I couldn't catch a break. Repeat, couldn't catch a break.
Couldn't catch a break.
Drained. Your energy is completely gone. After 3 hours of calls, I felt totally drained. Repeat, drained.
Drained.
Zoned out. Your mind wanders. You stop paying attention. I was so tired, I just zoned out on the train. Repeat, zoned out.
Zoned out.
Unwind. Relax slowly after a long day. I like to unwind with tea and soft music in the evening. Repeat, unwind.
Take a breath. Unwind.
And switch off your brain. Stop thinking. Do something easy and light. After a hard day, I just need to switch off my brain. Repeat, switch off your brain.
Switch off your brain.
Beautiful. That's your word tour.
Choose 1 or 2 that feel true to your life. Maybe drained, because yes, always, or unwind, because that's the goal every evening.
And here's your little challenge. Tonight, when someone asks how was your day, use one expression. Just one. See how it feels.
And write 1 sentence in the comments using any word from today. Something like, I was completely drained by 3 p.m. Or, I finally got to unwind after a hectic day.
We read every comment, every single one, and your sentence might help another learner who reads it and thinks, oh, I can say it like that too.
So you help yourself and the whole Let's Talk English community. 1 sentence, big impact.
If you enjoyed today, please tap like and subscribe to Let's Talk English. It really helps more learners find us.
And send this episode to one friend who always says fine when someone asks about their day. They need this.
They really do. This has been Let's Talk English. I'm Mike.
And I'm Sarah. Keep talking, keep learning, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye, everyone.